We are back. The Breakdown Boys, Wade Sensei.
Oos.
Sensei, new artwork coming in. I just had it framed. Okay. This is a callback to, I don't know if Christian can even find the image to put on screen right now, but long neck Wade and no neck Sensei in the dojo. You remember the picture?
I do.
Artwork has been made and shipped. Thank you to, I just checked my P.O. box today. Thank you to whoever sent it. By the way, I should start putting the P.O. box in the description. That way we can always open up stuff. That would be fun.
100%.
So I'm going to do that. But today, Sensei, we are unraveling something else. Just like, quite frankly, the topic of today's discussion unraveled. And that was, are you still looking at your hair?
Bro, my dent, dude, looks worse.
All of a sudden now you're saying it's the dent. So now I've convinced you that you have a legitimate Tim the Tap Man dent in your head.
Nah, it's just the hair. It's just the hair.
Let me see. Turn it toward the camera. Go all the way down. Hey, yo. Nah, you... Oh. Hold on a second.
No, it's just the hair. It's just the hair. My hair is longer now, bro. My hair is longer. Remember?
Yeah, you can say you got to get a little trim. All right. So today we're talking about the co-main event, Misfits Prime Card, and quite frankly, the complete travesty that was Dillon Danis versus Logan Paul. I want your thoughts on, before we even get into the fight, what were your feelings as the fight was starting? Like, what did you think was going to happen?
I thought Dillon was going to get starched, bro. Like, I thought
a lot of people did.
For sure thought Logan would get the finish. My takeaways,
there you go,
initially were, okay, Dillon, like, defensively at least. There was no offense early on.
Yeah.
But he was handling the storm that is Logan Paul, like, early on. You know, the high guard, he was like, it wasn't like too much for him in the beginning.
Well,
so, and then Logan looked a little clunky.
Yeah, I was gonna say that storm was more of like a flash, like a quick little breeze to begin the fight from Logan. He didn't look like he was gonna
punches, but like I was just like, okay, Dillon's here, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I could tell probably like right away that, you know, Dillon's probably not going anywhere. Like, he might not do anything. I was yet to be seen in the fight.
Right.
But that was my immediate like, oh, okay. You know,
had a high guard, was walking forward a little bit.
I was impressed with his high guard because it's hard to do high guard in boxing. It seems simple. It's hard to do it in anyone, like any combat sport. But like, as you can see later in the fight, but he gets, when somebody's like throwing punches and throwing heavy punches, like it's hard to effectively just walk forward with a high guard, you know. And without any experience like that, he was essentially doing that for a little while. You know?
Yeah, it looked like the game plan was to see what Logan had. Like, could he take some of the punches and you know, gauge what that power was going to feel like, so that he would either gain confidence enough to walk forward with that high guard, or okay, maybe we might have to stay out of range a little bit here. It didn't seem like he really felt anything that Logan was throwing. Like, he didn't feel super powerful, which is, gotta be honest, kind of what I told people that I had seen from Logan, even in this 5-second clips. He looked, quite frankly, the same to me that I've always seen him be, at least in the broader context of what I thought he would be for 2 years of training, like he said. And you know what I'm saying, for what Tommy Fury said, we have to hold Logan out of the same standard. You know, I'll get him out of there in 1. If it ain't 1, it'll be 2, it'll be 3. It was never going to be that, at least not from the approach I saw. It looked like very much, I'm just going to win this fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought Dillon was like going to walk forward and like run into stuff and then not be able to deal with it. And that happened at times, you know.
But he was able to deal with it pretty easily.
Yeah.
Like, he got hit with, I think there was a big shot, and I don't know what round it was. It was a big right hand, and that was the only one I was like, okay, because Dillon really kind of retreated, and I was like, oh, okay. So there's one, you know what I'm saying, to get his attention at least. But the big thing, in my opinion, the big takeaway from this was that Dillon Danis didn't come to win a fight.
Right.
He came to survive a fight and claim survival as a victory.
Yeah, that's essentially what he was saying. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's what he said after the fight.
He was saying, I'm going to knock him out. But there was all those, like, reading between the lines of, this ain't a real fight. bro, we're gonna do MMA after. Like, okay, I see what it is.
See what we're doing here. And that's just how he fought, man. Because you could get away with the I'm gassing him out in these first couple of rounds. I'm gonna let him punch himself out, and that's honestly on stream. We're like, okay, we're with you.
That's what
you know what I'm saying? We're with you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Logan's punching a lot here. He went in one of those rounds. He went crazy volume. He was throwing.
Yeah.
To the point where he got back to the corner, and they were like, stop throwing just to throw. Calm down, relax a bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to throw all that volume.
Logan, I mean, that's what you said, and that's essentially what I said too. That he looks like the same, but he's just gonna be better
at the thing,
faster. Like he's just gonna be faster and stronger. I mean, he's gonna be better at what he does.
Yeah.
But he didn't get any better as a boxer in terms of like we didn't see any adjustments with like the way he throws punches or like his defense.
Everything the same. He just got better at doing what he does.
Right. Yeah. Essentially.
Yeah. And you can argue that's how a lot of influencer boxers have progressed.
Yeah.
Getting better at doing what they do, but not necessarily getting better fundamentally. And I think that, there are a lot of, like I said, there's maybe a people you can count on one hand in our scene that have gotten better fundamentally. And I think one of those people is Dina Great, which we'll talk about in a different video.
Yeah.
His move to Brick House, I thought was like, okay, you're seeing a little bit more than just the right hand here. Even though that was the big shot that landed, it was a little more than that in the fight, the nuance of it.
Mm-hmm.
KSI, in some cases, has gotten better in his fundamentals, but also gotten better at what he's good at, right? He's another one that's like that. He's another one that's gotten a lot better at what he's good at. I would say, people aren't going to like this, but Jake
still very unorthodox.
Has gotten better as a boxer to a degree that I don't know we've seen anybody get.
He's at the top of the list for sure.
Because he almost, like, even going into the Nate fight, he's almost gone back to the basics of just his fundamental footwork with his jab and forward and backward movement and just attacking in both directions.
Changed.
Yeah. So
if you look at the guy who fought Deji,
Oh, yeah.
Gibb is another guy who developed a lot.
Kenny, you could say.
Yeah. Well, you see
so there's some guys.
Game.
Yeah, there's some guys you see a stark difference. But, yeah, man, I mean, there's not a lot that we can really talk about as the fight goes on here because it was one-way traffic. It was Logan just volume heavy. We'll watch some of it here so that people can kind of, get an idea. But it was one-way traffic from Logan from start to finish. Christian, you know what to do with the volume here. We'll play some of it. There's the highlight. So, again, that Logan had flashes, right? He had flashes of athleticism. He had flashes of some power here and there. But I'm just going to let this play. And as we see it, again, speed, good from Logan. His jab's always there.
He's got better at throwing punches the way he does.
Yep.
A bit tighter than what he was before.
But it's a lot of arm punching. It's not a lot of legs behind anything. Stands kind of upright, and he just lets him go. And fair play, he was landing them. Kind of throws the punches
I
there.
thought that would just be enough because I thought Dillon would,
Dillon may go away.
Enough for Logan. It was enough for him to win.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. It's like, do we sit here and chastise Logan for trying? No, because there was one guy trying to win. There was one guy trying to survive. Like, Logan did what he was supposed to do.
That's a big part of it because Dillon was not available a lot because he's just in his high guard, not throwing punches.
It's easier for Dillon to just survive than try and get knocked out, right?
Right. If Dillon's out there throwing punches and Logan's able to counter and
that's what I'm saying.
In between.
And this is why I kind of wanted to bring that up is because I feel like a lot of this fight is getting a lot of shit, and rightfully so for Dillon's side of it and for what we'll talk about in a second. But for all the things I've said about Logan Paul, for all of them, possible PED usage, he's got low hands, he's got, low moral, whatever.
Right.
You can't fault him for his performance here.
No.
You can say, okay, there's not a lot of evolution as a boxer.
Right.
And I think that's fair criticism. I think that's accurate criticism. But you can't say, this fight's a stinker because of Logan. Look at how bad he is. No, dude. He's the one guy that took this seriously, that trained his ass off, and that did what he was supposed to do. Go in, fight, try to win. So we have to start by doing that. Congratulations to Logan Paul on his first win.
Yeah, facts. First dub, the volume was high too. His output,
and he was putting out.
The trigger. He was throwing punches, but that was a thing for him.
He wasn't putting out. He had high output. Sorry, I got confused in the middle there. I don't know what the post-fight celebration was, but
he said high output.
No, I said put out when you were talking. I got confused. So, yes, he was very, like you said, active. He was going. There was not a lot of space that he wasn't punching. And that's a good thing and a bad thing comparatively. Like in this fight, it was good because Dillon wasn't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's a good thing that you're continuing to punch because Dillon's not. Like even stuff like that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like we can be super critical and be like, this is a lot of nothing until that last punch. And the way you're throwing it with so much weight on your right foot, if there's a counter to come off, there's not a lot of room for you to, be able to be balanced and move defensively and even just move forward once again. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a lot of stagnation, but it's fine because Dillon's like, all right, cool. I'll hold those.
Working.
You know what I'm saying? See, like stuff like that. He's just like, exchange. You're not going to do anything back. Cool. Here's another one. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's literally like, okay, all right, there's my exchange. Cool.
It was like he was hitting mitts.
There. Oh, okay. Like look at the space and time for something to happen and nothing does. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll just go back and do it again.
The same thing.
It's crazy.
It was like he was hitting mitts. All right, 1-1-2. All right,
that was a nice little combo there, right? He goes jab the body upstairs, hold that. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's something you see with Logan too. If we're gonna like actually get into the critiques of the fight, it's something you see with Logan too is that when he throws his hook in his right hand, it does always kind of skid off. What do you attribute that to? Is that just him not opening up when he throws a little more, like he closes himself off?
He's so loose. Like he's so loose when he throws, like he has like that hands down.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like it slaps at times, so it kind of like.
It's good right hand.
I don't know if his hands is like too open.
There's a nice short hook there from Dillon.
Nice short. I know. Ooh, dang.
That was nice.
Okay, Dillon.
The jab, and look what gets him again. That's what gets him in trouble is that jab going as soon as he throws it
Logan
right by his hip.
Bro, Dillon was just like, let me catch and shoot.
Bro, the one time he did it, look at this jab, and immediately that hand falls. Dillon's like, cool, hold this one. Boom. Quick. And it was kind of the backhand of the glove, too, but still.
Mm-hmm.
All it was some force, you know what I mean? Just boom, boom.
That was a nice right hand.
Yeah, solid right hand down the middle. But again, I just feel like when Logan immediately he's going to clinch. He said, fuck all that. Hold that.
Yeah.
And then, over the top. Come on. But again, he short arms it. Yeah. And it's a lot of just arm movement, arm throw, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this right here, I just wish that he would bring these freaking tree trunks with him. I just wish.
I know, man.
Because, man, would this be more effective. And maybe it's just like.
He's so extended, too, that loose style, and he's flicking all of his punches.
Just imagine that like that backhand cross. Down the pipe. Hold that one. Conor McGregor style off the back foot, mate. Mm-hmm. You throw that to the body, you're going to hold this one on the chin, mate.
And the flicking style is good, but you got to be able to
you have to be able to make it fluid with a fundamental
style. And also
style.
have other ways to punch. Like, it's always everything's flick, 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 flick.
Right.
You know? So
just give me some of that and then sit down Logan on something.
Imagine Logan was like stalking.
Yes,
like,
bro.
Sit down, ripping heavy punches.
And imagine him flicking the range with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how he's getting the range. It's that.
Boom. Yeah, bro. It'd be crazy.
And Logan you see, like.
Maybe you can't have everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't have everything. Bro.
You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You see the way we talk about Logan, though? It's not like we're sitting here with the freaking haterade.
No.
Chugging it, right? Personal stuff, whatever. I want the guy to be better. Because I know.
We see the potential.
Exactly. And I know he can be one of the best if he tried and if it was a different style and if. I know. But it's this stuff, man, because he's built like a freaking god. Just use these things. Yep. You know what I mean? But maybe it's like a fatigue thing. Like even that's not bad.
Ooh, that hook. Yeah, the hook right hand was nice.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Again, whatever. But this, cool, but just short arms it, man.
Oof. That would have
taken heads, yeah. I just don't get, like.
His arms are so far away from him. So you see that he's throwing.
Yeah.
Like,
is it like an energy thing too though? Maybe like it's not costing him as much as his gas tank to throw like that. I have to think so.
No, you can definitely throw more like that, but you don't have to.
He's almost shoe shining. You know what I mean?
Like lean over your front foot so much and falling over your shots. You know.
I mean, he's just doing whatever he wants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because even the right hand, sometimes it goes like forward here.
Yeah.
It loses some rotation.
Yeah.
He turns here and then it just like kind of just
right
shifts
there.
forward instead of turning it. Like bury that. Just freaking
right there.
Boom.
Right there.
Yeah.
It looks like he dislocated his right shoulder. It literally looks like he dislocated it. And you get the slappy lead hand. And something I was a little bit surprised by was the lack of Logan's anticipation. Oh, a little slappy right in there from Dillon. A lack of anticipation from Logan. And maybe it's because it's like challenging an old school challenge to a duel. Slap him with the glove. It's like that maybe Logan just didn't anticipate Dillon doing anything, so he didn't have a lot to work with. Like, for example, there were times, it was mainly in the JJ fight, but there were times where he was able to off the back foot time a bit, you know what I'm saying, and sit down on something.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like he went back to that at all here. How many times were we on the stream screaming, uppercut?
Right.
And it just, I don't know if, again, maybe he just wasn't able to get timing because Dillon wasn't showing him a ton.
It is tough, though, because Dillon's just like this.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't showing him a lot, so maybe that's the issue. Hey, we like that.
Nice.
Solid.
That's what I was like. When Logan is like setting stuff up, scary, bro.
Oh.
Like,
it's just like it feels like he's more well coordinated with his lead hand. You know what I mean?
Bro,
like, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That was crazy, bro. But the thing is, bro,
He'll do this is the perfect thing to describe Logan. Watch these last 5 seconds. He will do something like this.
It's so scary, though. It's still scary
amazing
as hell. It's like,
and then he'll do this.
Bro,
and again.
That looks so scary.
He's so strong that he can get away with doing that. Yeah.
Right.
But God forbid he sit down and stay calm and composed and just like use his feet to get to that spot, then throw.
Man said, yeah, I got it, dude.
Look.
Bro, look at that. Back foot off the ground. He's baseball throwing.
He's baseball pitching. 100%. That's a fastball, son. No setup, just loom.
That one's a little better, but still, like, it's just everything. See, when he punches, he gets pulled back into
it. Looks like UFC 1. He looks like Tank Abbott.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. He just, that rotation. This doesn't rotate all the way through.
Is it just a learned movement at this point? Is that what it is? Or is that just, because that doesn't look learned. That looks instinctual.
Yeah. It looks like that's similar to how he threw punches.
That looks like I've been
but
in.
Also, the style.
That looks like
Milton style, like the low hands, loose hands.
Right.
And like the slap hook. So it probably.
It just lends to it a bit.
Exacerbated.
Yeah.
Pause. You know?
But yeah. No, for sure. That looks like he was on. That looks like he's been on the streets. And let's say he was on the streets of H-Town, right? He walked up on you. And you said something crazy, or he said something crazy, and he was like, bro, I just see red. That's an I see red, bro, movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It makes sense, because look what we saw with Floyd, you know?
Dude, that was the same thing in the first round. That doesn't change. He's just gotten better at it. You know what I'm saying? He got a little timing with it, you know? Look at that right hand, though, to the body. Like, look what happens when you set your feet. Okay, not yet, but here, boom.
Yeah, but see, the same thing, but it's like brushing.
He's trying.
If he goes here and he goes,
like
digs. Look at that shot.
His literal body is coming out of his.
Because watch.
Oh,
he catches a little bit of arm. There.
But he's trying to chop it. I see what you're saying.
But see how like it slaps through.
He's churning butter with it, bro.
Bro, we got a freaking
dig.
Hadouken straight through. Hadouken.
Come on, bro. I'm home.
But see the punch, everything. There's a disconnection.
He's literally just slapping.
Yeah, it's like there's no stacking. Not a lot of stacking.
There we go.
Because it's like this. It's like just.
Yep.
It's like if I have a freaking like a ball on a string, and I'm just like whack.
Facts.
like a nunchuck.
Yeah.
Something with nunchucks.
Yeah. Honestly, but with his fists, yeah. And we don't say this to be like, haha, look at Logan. Like, some of it's funny, yeah, but it's more so that we know he has the athletic potential to use all of it. Look at this volume.
Oh, my.
He's throwing volume for the last 20 seconds. Imagine that was done with good technique and not so much gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Because this completely empties his tank for this part of the round, for sure. But when he's able to conserve some of that energy by just boxing.
And again, I like a bit of it because you want that disconnection in your jab. When like your jab is just like flicks and it's disconnected from your feet and you can just extend that, like flick it out and annoy like that.
Yeah, the jab's dope.
Your jab
the
out.
jab's cool.
But then you want to sit in that right hand just.
But it's like, but that's the thing too. That's the perfect way to describe it because when he throws the jab out, look at that weight stay on his front foot to load up the next combination. There is no weight transfer back and forth. It's just everything off the front foot. So is maybe why he throws that way with his right hand because there is no turn off that back leg. It's just and then fall behind it and fall behind it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it could be, and we know
imagine
that.
Imagine a hook. Imagine a left hook.
That
was cheeky.
Come on, bro.
Logan.
Give me something, Logan. Huh?
Which way?
Inside. Okay. Well, really outside, but inside for him.
Outside, but inside. Yeah.
Lead hand. Okay.
Yeah, vertical too.
We like that. More of that. That's what I'm saying. He'll do something like that, and then he'll throw like Frankenstein, and it's like, holy shit, how is the same guy? You know what I mean? Like, I was going to say, Dillon, when he actually threw, now granted, that doesn't look great, and he's reaching there, but when he actually threw, it looked like there was some danger behind it. It was just he never followed up with any of this. Talk to me about the significance of this, because a lot of people were talking about it. What is the significance of his almost Wing Chun style guard here? Why does he keep going to it?
It's not. I mean, Joe Frazier used that.
Joe Frazier used it. There's a version of Dustin Poirier that still uses it.
Yeah, the forearm in the face and the elbow up is just another guard, bro. Like,
but it wasn't.
You gotta punch the elbow.
It wasn't even. Okay. So in this case, it was, but in some cases, it was just him standing in space.
Floyd used to do that. If you watch Floyd, especially against the ropes, his Philly shell would lift.
Right, but it's not.
So then he would take his forearm to the face.
Right,
so
I'm fine with that.
But Dillon's not gonna be able to do it.
Straight on directed elbow. Like, and even at space, almost as if to say, I hope you run into this type shit. Like, I'm warning you, you level change. I'm going to throw this elbow. And the referee kept warning about it, too, because he was just walking around at space being like.
Well, yes, because he's like, it looks mad. This dude's walking around like Batman, bro. You can't be doing that.
The Dark Knight.
Someone needs to make that into a meme, bro. Someone's got to freaking. I need some Photoshop. Get some work, people.
Did you see him go with the backhand though? Off of that, he was here, and then he just which is super illegal, by the way.
Talking to Tommy, I think it's a press conference, like that. And remember, he's like,
so can I throw it this way?
Like, and he's like, oh, I can't do that. And then he's like arguing with the ref during the fight.
He's like, I can, because Tommy said.
I talked to Tommy Fury. He said it's okay.
And meanwhile, Tommy's just trying to get him to like stop talking to him. He's like, yeah, mate, yeah, mate, for sure. So I people were asking, I wanted to get more context on that.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Especially the way Logan leans in, right? It's a nice left hand. Doesn't quite land it clean, but he tries.
Yeah, Dillon doesn't need to do this.
At this point, I'm just like, I'm impressed by Dillon trying to do something.
Pull the trigger, Dillon. Pull the trigger and throw punches. He actually probably would have done decent.
That's the thing, though, and that's the question we have to ask. He probably would have done decent. Is it? I don't even know how to describe this. Is it just that fear of opening up gets me more chance to get knocked out, or is it opening up gives me?
Because he got hit a couple times early and was like, okay.
Yeah. Is it also?
I'm not gonna get knocked out, but if I got to keep my hands here though.
No, for sure. And is it also? I mean, this is me going freaking 3,000 IQ. Probably not the case at all. Is it also him going? Okay, the more I show, the more I physically try. When I go back to MMA, dudes will know that I can't strike straight up.
Well, yeah, it's part of like the.
Like, I don't want no film out there on me when I go back to my real fighting.
I don't know about no film, but definitely like I don't want to seem too desperate.
Okay, I can see that
because it's gonna look bad if I like
if
really
I'm trying
and
losing. Yeah,
because it's like, bro, I'm not even trying, dude. Like
that's what I'm saying. Is it that kind of energy?
That's why you got me.
It's
bro.
the Nate Diaz type
deal. Said it after. I had no camp, no coach.
Yeah, you've been saying that in the lead up. Yeah.
So it's one of those things that I think that he can do. Like,
and he can get away with being like,
"Come
oh,
on,
look,
bro."
when I did try, I got you. See that? When I did actually,
Yeah. Big right hands there in the 4th round.
Solid lead hand from Dillon there, but then Logan back on his jab.
See, he's pushy. His right hand's pushing.
As I'm saying, he's shoe shining.
He throws it like a jab. Like all of his punches, he throws like a jab.
Yep. Touch, touch, touch. And then he'll throw the baseball pitch.
Again, not bad idea to do, but you gotta have the.
There needs to be something to punctuate it. It's a sentence without an end. He's like throwing run-on sentences.
Put the weight behind it.
Right.
Bro.
This man is doing run-on sentences. All commas, no periods. You know what I mean?
Bars.
That's what it is. A left hook there from Logan. Surprised we didn't see more of that, honestly, with his lead hand, because he was having success with it.
This is what I thought. I said, okay, Dillon may got something here.
Yeah, we were thinking, okay, he's going to turn it up. He's going to turn it up. And again, I don't know. Maybe some of these shots that landed from Logan hurt Dillon a little more than, like that one.
He's already bruised.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, yeah, he's showing the hands. And he tries to go ghillie there at the end of the round.
And there's Dillon. I got you. Look, I got you.
Yeah. Which is the stupidest thing. Like, it wasn't even, like, you know when dudes, like, the cool guy in school does some cool shit, and everyone sees it, and they're like, oh, that was dope. That was cool. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then, like, a few weeks later, the guy that wants to be the cool guy in school tries to recreate it, but it's all like, bro, we know that you talked to the guy beforehand and told him to do whatever so that you could look cool. This is what the energy Dillon gives off. Like, yo, I'm the, you know what I'm saying? Look what I did.
It's forced.
Super forced, man. Like, this, Nate did it as pure just whatever, haha. Just as he is, you know what I'm saying? Just smooth with it, you know what I'm saying? Got you in it. Dillon's like, oh, I'm going to get you like Nate did. And then after the bell, he's like, see?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, we don't care, dog. You know what I mean?
It's like everything's a dad joke, bro.
We don't care.
It's cringy.
The ref's like, can you separate? Something behind that lead hand, a little bit. Just off balance, though, you know? Just not really being able to sit down on it. See, Logan actually tried to stay in and like the great Todd Grisham says, manipulate the guard here. Again, these are such long, extended movements from Logan because he just has nothing to fear. He's like, I'm just going to take my hand, I'm going to pull that down, and I'm going to throw my it's like it's in slow motion, but he can. Because Dillon throws one shot there, but that's all. And that's I think that is part of the reason too, though, right there. It's like, yeah, you can't hit me when you try to. You know what I'm saying? And he can hit here and style on Dillon a little bit. You know what I mean?
Style on him.
And that honestly might be the biggest point to make is that Dillon was afraid, like he wanted to look cooler.
Right.
He did not want to get styled on.
I can't try too much. I can't try too much right now.
Because I won't look like fucking.
It's like you're about to play someone balling. Like I can't take the sweats off and I can't tie my laces.
Yeah, bro. Because if you do, then you're too serious.
Now it's like that's a real L now.
Yeah, now you getting a real L. And the thing that separates him from a guy like Conor McGregor, obviously there's some skill involved, but he idolizes Conor so much.
Some skill, but yes.
He idolizes Conor so much.
Yes.
And in this case, a 1-to-1 comparison was what Conor did with Floyd. Did Conor give a fuck about getting out of there looking cool?
No, he was trying to win that fight.
He was trying to win that fight, dude. He took it as
100%.
seriously as possible, trained his ass off. He couldn't beat Floyd.
Floyd too.
And took it to Floyd, won some rounds from Floyd, statistically landed more on Floyd than the great Canelo Alvarez.
Yep.
He tried.
Yeah.
In this moment, Dillon had his opportunity to be the gangster he told everybody he was, the thing that we consider Conor for what he did versus Floyd, and he didn't want to do it. He'd rather not look uncool. And to me, that was the wackest part of this. There was Logan's one uppercut right there.
It's the same uppercut he threw against JJ too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same style.
Only difference is because Dillon's a southpaw, his head's moving away from the power.
Yeah. But like the way
but
he's
the same outside lean,
exactly the same.
off the back foot, in the same spot, damn near of the ring.
Still leaning that way, left arm out extended.
Yep. It's a nice shot.
Beautiful time. Slip.
Logan has good defensive anticipation, which is why his low hands thing kind of works for him.
Yeah.
Dillon was getting beat up right here.
The jab was huge for Logan.
Yep.
And it,
sticking it in his face.
It works because his jab was just there all.
And it was accurate.
All time.
It was accurate. And it was not just upstairs. It was upstairs, downstairs.
That's the one that's underrated about him. He's not a headhunter. He's jab, 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 jab.
That's what his flick style works for him because he's able to just touch you with that jab over and over and over.
There's some high guard cover. There's parry, catch. Okay, Logan.
Hum.
Like this, slide away.
Up,
which he never does.
Nice.
But right there, everything he gets it away from him.
Jeez, talking to Dillon. I said, what?
He's quick, bro. Logan, that's what he's so.
What, bro? I like it though.
Yeah, it's one of those things that when Logan puts it together.
All right, so let's talk about this. Right? This is round 6, and Dillon starts to get desperate. At least that's how I read this. I don't know what else. There's no other reason to do this. Other than the cool factor of, hey, look, I could take you down. And he didn't.
He's trying to do it for the clicks and be like, he's trying to take him down and then be like, I got you.
And here's the thing. He's 0 for 1 already with this. Now he's 0 for 2. Because this takedown, while yes, it's not, he has gloves on and he isn't maybe fully trying. He's just, okay, I'm going to do it. Isn't set up, whatever. Logan doesn't even try to sprawl it. And he's like, oh, what, bro? Actually, Logan does get some little overhooks here. He gets, you know what I'm saying, gets his hips in. Gives him a right hand for it. And holds him. Fair play. So Logan sprawls him. 0 for 2. You're 0 for 2 now. None of this is looking good. Right, that's a fat L because you're world class, dude.
And that happens, bro. You go to that's crazy.
Dillon's a world class grappler. If you're even going to attempt, you better maintain world class. I would have rather have seen him.
That's like a kickboxer in a boxing match, and I go to throw a kick, and the guy just leans back, and I fall.
Just at the waist and lean, and you fall over. Yeah, it's like and points at you. Like, yep, you thought. Embarrassing, dude. I would have rather have Eminari rolled. I would have rather seen that and him miss it than do that because at least you can then be like, oh, it was some cool shit on the ground.
Guard, that was crazy. Just like his feet up in the air.
Yeah, that wasn't even like
what are you doing?
Cool guard pull. You just laid down and then swung your feet up like, yo, come and get it.
That is that's crazy.
That's AO as hell, dude. And he was just like, and he started throwing up kicks. Watch, we're gonna see it right now. And he's got leopard print on, dude. You're just asking for a sensual moment, dog. You know what I mean? Nice combination there from Logan.
Yeah. Oh, at the end.
That right there.
Nice.
But look at this. This is what we've said. This is right here's what we wanted to see. Watch him double jab and then somewhat sit down on this right hand. Right here. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, come on, son. Even though it wasn't fully turned over. I know, but at least this time he's not.
I like it. It's nice. But it's like if he.
Because look, now he can follow up. We're a little bit on balance, so now we can follow up. Hum. Oh. Hey, he takes.
That was nice.
This is what's so crazy, though, that he's allowed to, just because Dillon just whatever. Logan's allowed to 1-2 him, pull them down, and then throw his left hook over time.
I mean, he has to because Dillon's just
he's just standing there.
Guard, so
yeah, he's just standing there.
And
he's like, take these, remove them, sir. Let me get through there. Oh, they're not going to show him trying to pull guard? Wow.
Look at the jab. Jab all day.
Here we go. So Dillon tries to pull Gilly. Logan throws a hammer fist down. I want you to hear.
I like it.
We're not gonna play this part loud because Christian, you know what'll happen. But I want you to hear Todd Grisham right here. It's so funny. Todd's like, yeah, hit him while he's down.
At all at this point.
No, dude, he's pissed. He's pissed, and rightfully so at Dillon's performance here. But okay, let's break this down. Dillon tries to go arm in Gilly, right? A little too probably
tries to pull it.
Tries to pull it.
Bro, that's terrible.
It's terrible technique, but I think he just thought, okay, I'm just got good enough. I don't know, grip.
He wanted to sit. He wanted to
sit, but that leg's not there, right? You need this right leg. You know what I'm saying? Or at least the left over the top. He got no legs.
Right inside, like
left over the top,
and the hips, and then throw left over.
But Logan's also sweating, so that arm in is just he's gonna pop out. You know what I'm saying? No grip because you got a glove on. Bang! Here comes Logan out. Right? Okay.
That's embarrassing, bro.
That's embarrassing.
Your back
and watch this.
Bro.
Logan's got the wherewithal to throw that hammer fist
Logan
down,
is
son.
Here, bro. He's like, I've done this before. Hit him.
Boom! I don't even know if he landed it, but still, what a shot! And then Dillon tries to up kick him.
Guard. I would kick him.
And then here goes all the chaos, right? Now Dillon comes after Logan. Here comes Logan's security.
Can you go back a second? I don't know if they show it, but the I saw like a video show the timer. It showed
10 seconds right now.
So 10 seconds.
Here we go.
It. Oh, it's not going to be straight out. I don't know.
9. Oh, they called it cut there. 8.
Yeah, but look.
7, 6, 5, 4. See 3.
With a cut.
2 with the cut. So it's
we're beyond that already.
And this happened a couple times. I feel like in the fight where we were like, what? There were supposed to be 10 seconds.
This is beyond 10 seconds.
Yeah, this is probably like 20.
They were saying the bell should have rung.
20 seconds left or something. Yeah, maybe that was this. I don't know. This surely wouldn't. Maybe that's a part of the song.
The bell never rings.
Yeah, I thought there was like a sound that went there, but yeah, no, the bell never rung. Was there like a point where there was like a break for the referee to talk to him? Maybe
the fight's supposed to be over like right now.
But I'm saying, was there a point in the fight in the sixth round?
They clicked at 10 seconds, I think.
Oh, so they did hit the board or whatever. So anyway, let's say the fight is still going on.
So Logan, I think, thinks it's over.
Logan for sure thinks it's over.
The fight's over.
Or he either thinks it's over, or he thinks, oh, the referee's gonna like get in front of him because that was some illegal shit he just did. One of the two. But Logan is walking to his corner like it's.
There was no time left in the round. Like, you know how much time is left. Like, this is the end of the fight, and Dillon knows because Dillon was.
That's why Dillon went Gilly. Yeah.
Guillotine at the end of a round. He's trying to do something.
Yeah.
So he clearly was going for it. So that's why security stepped in.
So let's talk about that. So a lot of people, including your boy Keemstar, Killer Keemstar, have decided that Logan should be disqualified.
Oh, because the security came in? No, bro. Stop it.
Because the security came in. Now, if what
Dillon
you're saying
been
is
disqualified in this fight.
Here's the thing, though. The argument, and I'm just giving the argument from their side, right? In this moment, if the fight's still going on and the fight hasn't been called, in this moment, this is the referee's discretion to then disqualify Dillon or not. If there's still time on the clock. And he is not, at this moment, disqualifying him. Which is, to be fair, he's trying to chase him down with monetarily little effort.
Goes, oh, okay.
Very little effort there, to be honest. But anyway, Dillon now intercepts Logan's big boy security. And by the way, Logan's security is not the only security coming in at the point. This is event security.
Right. And they stepped in earlier, too.
They also stepped in earlier. So I don't know that you can disqualify Logan for event security entering the ring.
No, because they talked about it. Look how much security is there.
Oh, yeah. Already. Look, they're about to just hustle in there.
Bro.
So
count the amount of security.
Hold on 1 second. I just want to make sure. So he is already in. So technically Logan's guy is the first one in. But event security is getting in the ring. We have 1, 2. This is Logan's security. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 security guards. 12, I think. At least about to enter this ring. All right, let's just see here. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's Logan's guy. And that's Dillon's corner, 12.
Security.
So at least 20 getting into the ring now. And by the way, Dillon swings on Logan's security. Watch this. Whoop. And he even gets out of the way of that. He says, can't let you get too close.
Security's like, yeah.
Can't let you get too close.
Bro, but they knew this was gonna happen. This was talked about. You can't disqualify him because I know I don't know for a fact, but like I know for a fact it was in the contract. They were talking about it. You better not try nothing. And Dillon is a jiu-jitsu guy. He was talking about I'm gonna go for something. So Logan is definitely.
You have to have that in a contract.
The ref knows. Hey, if he does something,
disqualify.
We're gonna separate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he does something, the security's gonna jump in. That's why. Who has security in the corner?
Yeah, that's crazy. Logan's security's in the corner.
That doesn't make sense. The only reason that's happened is because if Dillon tries to do something stupid, like crank his knee or go for a leg lock,
yeah,
the freaking security guy's going to jump in there before the ref. And they definitely told him that, so it's not a thing that they're surprised about. And this is the first thing Dillon did. He tried to guillotine earlier. They already know it. They're already
laid down on the ground. Yep.
Security already stepped in earlier, so they said, listen, this happens
again.
Tried
to take him down. Oh, is that? I think that might have been when security came in when he tried to take him down.
I think so, maybe.
So... Yeah. Okay, so
which is like, bro, it's a super obvious takedown. What are you doing?
Yeah, bro. So again, I don't know. I think they're going to try to appeal this thing. By the way, a random Darren Till sighting here. I think they're going to try to appeal this thing. I don't think it's going to have any levy. I don't think any weight.
Imagine me fighting in there, and then all of a sudden I lift my leg like I'm going to kick, and I've been saying I'm going to head kick you.
Yeah.
I can't go. The security steps in, and they go, "Oh, you're disqualified." After I lift my leg like I'm going to kick you in the head.
Or you actually try, not even just lifting your leg.
Exactly. I kick and miss and then go, well, security came in. You guys should be disqualified, bro.
No, you tried to kick at him. Yeah.
Kick.
You remember when Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones in that exhibition a couple years back and Mike lifted his leg like he was going to kick him? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. I know.
It was such a weird thing that happened. I don't know why I just thought of that, but it was like Mike legit looked like he was going to like roundhouse kick him. I was like, what? And then like put it down and started boxing. And I was like, did Mike just like have a switch? Like did a wire get crossed in translation? Mike's never thrown a kick in his life, and he just decided, I'm going to throw one now.
He might be trying low-key.
All right, so let's talk about this, because now Jake is in the ring, or he's trying to. Someone's holding Jake. Callus Sauerland's getting in the ring. Security is all over Dillon for the most part. They've corralled him, done their job. Congratulations. And now we have a brouhaha going on. This guy's bug eyes are creeping me the fuck out. I don't know who that is. What is that? Where's he looking?
Look at Jake.
Look at Greg. Greg is like, yo, GP's ready.
Look at our main security, man. With the glasses right there.
Dude, this guy's been getting so much hate this week. True Jordy was like, oh, that motherfucker, he makes it about himself all the time. He says he's about to fight. I'm not doing a good True Jordy, but he said it. Who else said it? I was talking to somebody else was like, oh, was it the bald guy that makes it about himself? And I'm like, damn, I like this guy. Damn, this is our guy right here. He's the man.
I know.
Okay, but then we have, like I said,
Gordon Ryan in the back.
Yeah, Gordon Ryan. What's Gordon Ryan about to do, man? To be fair, if there is, by the way, look at your boy. This is, I thought this was Jake's. No, it is. That's Jake's photographer. Why is he in the ring? He's got to get Jake, but I'm like, are you even a part of the, like, where are you at? So yeah, Gordon is the only guy in this ring that's dangerous to everybody in the ring, to be fair. But I think he's probably the most calm one there. Someone throws a water bottle.
Oh my
Logan's
God.
on the ropes. He's celebrating. Dillon is corralled, like we said.
Dillon got what he wanted right here.
This was the moment. This was the moment, right? This is the Mike Tyson moment. This is the freaking.
This guy did it.
The brawl. I'm looking at what a badass. Had 3 security to hold me back or else, that type of deal. So here's Jake still trying to, I don't know, like listen, there's some times where you just got to call it a night. There's 25 security between Jake and Dillon. There is no way Jake's getting there, but he's still, he's talking, he's ready to go. And now these guys are getting at it. Jake's yelling. Wait, I got to see what Jake's saying because he's pissed.
What is going on?
He says, let me at him. That's what he said. Let me at him. Let me at him. Dude, Jake had that freaking... Yeah. Everybody's going crazy. Emotions are running wild. But Logan wins. Michael Buffer, the legend. They are going to keep rolling him out there until it's time. You know what? He's been doing this for
Alexander
time.
Usyk in the back. I was so confused.
It would be apropos. He gets in. He's like, Greedy Belly, where are you? And Tyson's like in the crowd. What the fuck? So yeah, man, there's the end of that fight. Your thoughts, because the entirety of the casual world, they looked at the JJ and Tommy fight as a bad boxing fight, but they looked at this as a fucking circus. Now you have two schools of thought. The entertainment side of this, which there are people that are going to go, wow, this is so entertaining. I can't believe, look how many clicks, look how many of this. But in my opinion, not all clicks are a good thing.
That was not entertaining. That fight was not entertaining.
It wasn't an entertaining fight. I wasn't entertained by Dillon doing the thing that we all knew he would do and it not going well for him.
That was cringy, bro.
It makes me not want to. It's like go home heat, as they call it in the wrestling business. It makes me not like, there's bad guys that get heat and you're like, oh, I don't like you. But then there's bad guys that are annoying and you're like, I don't want to watch you anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Heel.
The super go home heat.
When you're the heel against Logan Paul, it's over, dude.
Be the heel. That's fine. But do it in the context of boxing, if that's the sport you signed up to do. Sensei, that is our co-main event. Logan, Dillon, Danis. The message is, guys, if you're going to do this influencer boxing thing, whether you're an influencer, whether you're a fighter, whatever, please, for the love of God, take it seriously. Show up.
We got to tell the fighter that.
Crazy, but show up and actually fight. We don't have any answers as to what's next for either guy, but depending on where they go, I hope both of them thrive, and I hope, for God's sakes, Dillon fights, because I actually want to see it. But just for fun.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs.